Hey, I'm back, and this time this is going to be my mid-year favorites and one miss video. I'm not gonna do the usual monthly favorites vid. It's just something I don't get around to do. So hopefully you'll enjoy this video. If you have any further questions about the products, I've actually blogged about them and I'm going to put the links below. But if you do have any further questions, just post them down below and have a great day. I'll begin with facial products. Now, the BB creams that I've been using most often would be this one. This is the Midyear White Multi BB Cream, and I've actually raved about this particular BB cream. It's in one of my videos. It's just something that I grab for, especially if I tried a new BB cream and it didn't work out. I immediately switched back to this. It's just something really easy to apply. It adapts to my skin shade right away, and it helps keep my foundation stay on much longer. And if I want a dewy finish from a BB cream, this is what I'm going to apply. I have another favorite BB cream, and it's from Moly. This is their Expert Triple Blemish Balm. They have a different packaging for this now, and it comes in with a pump, upside down pump. And this one has an SPF of 45 and a PA of plus. So I just stay in the office, so I use this as my BB cream and sun protection at the same time. So it claims to have SPF 45 and PA plus, so hopefully that's enough. Anyway, I'm mostly indoors, and I use this because it has a matte finish. It smells great, and it keeps my foundation lasting long. Actually, that's my foundation routine, especially when the summer arrived. It would be this BB cream and this foundation. So this two combination keeps my face almost oil free. I just blot once or twice a day and I'm set. It's very natural on my skin, and it actually somehow adapts to my skin shade, especially this one, and makes my skin on my face similar to the skin on my neck and décolleté area. So those are the two facial products that I love putting on. Now moving forward to blushes. You may have seen me post this on one of my hauls last February, and this is from theBalm, and it's their Hot Mama, and it has a mirror, and it looks like this in the pan, and they kind of say that this is a blush, shadow blush. There you go, shadow blush. So it's quite pigmented and quite opaque, and it has gold shimmers, so it's corally pinky, and depending on how the lights hits your face, you'll see the gold, you'll see the pink, and you'll see the coral. And in my mind, at least in my eye, it's sort of reminiscent of the Nars Orgasm, because the Nars Orgasm is some kind of pinky corally with slight shimmers. So it kind of looks like this. I'm posting a blog review, so it's like going to be Nars versus theBalm. So there will be pictures there on myself and a couple of my office mates. That way you can compare someone with a fair skin tone with someone with deeper and warmer skin tone. So they are very similar, especially on the skin. And compared to how they look in the pan. It's just that this one is more opaque and has more golden shimmery, especially when the light hits it right. And this one is less opaque and there's less shimmer. So if you want a more subtle pinky, like what I have now, this one is what you need. But if you want an all-in-one, you want a eyeshadow and nice golden shimmer like for the summer, then this one's for you. Now for eye palettes, I tend to grab more for these two. This is my Majolica Majorca, and this one is the Trick on Eye palette in BR751. Now if you look at the shades, they kind of can do anything. This can be for your smoky eye look. You can spruce up the colors, and You can make it as light as you want if you want a more office type, school type wear or look. So that's why I love it. The quality of the shades here are very good. Oh, my cutics, my manicure. They're very good, finely milled powders, and they really last long and they don't crease. That's what I love about these particular Majolica Majorca. This is my second one. They are very good, and I'll probably buy more. The powders are really finely milled and very good. My other palette that I often grab for is the Face Shop, and this is the Lovely Mix, and you have to buy the palette that includes a mirror and 2 sponge tip applicators, and you have to buy the shadows singles, and they have a cream shadow, and the rest are my powder shadows. And I love these for summer. I look like a Four Seasons drink, but these actually have really good quality, very finely milled, and the color selection that I have here is really great for summer, especially the yellow. And the sponge tip applicator that came with this is not as great as, say, the Majolica Majorca sponge tip applicator, but it's just as good in applying, and it's not flimsy at all. So kudos to the Face Shop for this. And I like how it has such a big mirror. And that's for my eyeshadow palettes. Now for my lips, I tend to grab more, especially if my lips are chapping, for the faceIt Extreme Rouge, and that would be in 2R201, OR201. Again, that's the Face Shop faceIt Extreme Rouge, and this is what the color is. Right, so it's very similar to my blouse. This is the color I tend to grab to, especially in the last few months, especially when summer arrived. It's just very cool and summery on my complexion, so I really love it. And then it has argan oil, so it helps with my skin. My skin is very sensitive to drying lip products, so this really helps me. This would be like my base coat, and it makes whatever I put on top stand out more. Now last year it was all about gel liners for me, but this year I've discovered these pen type liquid liners, and they're very good. They last all day. This one is from Welly, which I prefer over the Etude one, just because the tip, the hairs or the bristles of the brush tip doesn't splay out, and it doesn't dry too quickly, so that I can still put more layers on top without it getting tacky on my lash line. You know the type when your liner is already dried and set and it's difficult to apply a second coat because it's tacky? I don't get that on this, but I do on the Etude one. I'm going to post a blog review on that one. But these are very nice. This one is very nice. You can put it on your lash line, and you can put it for your tight line, and it lasts all day and does not smudge. Now for foundation, as you know, I'm still wearing this on top of my BB cream. It's just very cooling to the skin, and that will be my foundation routine for a long time. It's a BB cream and a mineral foundation, especially this one because it has a cooling effect and it lasts all day. Now for my one miss, it would have to be my eye primer from Ellana. Now I'm always a big fan of the Ellana cosmetics, Ellana minerals, just so because they have such great eyeshadows and blushes. Just that this particular one is a miss for me, mainly because of the packaging. It doesn't come in a tube with a doe foot applicator, and the consistency of this particular eye primer is just very putty-like, and it's powdery, and it's difficult to have the product get on your finger to apply on the eye. Now once it is on the eye though, it is effective in preventing oils coming through your eyelid, so it prevents the creases in your eyeshadow. That's actually if you get, but if you do get too much product on your finger like that, then it's gonna make it all the more difficult to apply on your eyelid. So that's about the only thing I have. It smells good, but that's about the only thing I have against this particular product. The consistency and the packaging could be improved. Apart from that, it actually works. So this is my one miss, but I'm still using it just because I already bought it. But if you have any further questions, just leave them down below, and have a great day. Bye!